Morning, welcome back to the shop. Going through today and turning out a dice tray. It actually started off as a bowl, then came apart, and which you'll see part of that here in a second, but I got that glued back together because apparently the glue did not have near enough time to actually cure up and get everything nice and locked together. But got it back together, got it back on the lathe, knew it had cured up this time. Had some more issues going through, as well as hopefully this is going to be the last video where I'm having to do a voiceover. Decided I'd try it. Don't really like the style of it, so I'm going to go back to my old style here in my next couple of videos, where I'll actually be talking to you while I'm doing the projects instead of having to watch it all and then come back in at the end. But hopefully stick around, pay few little things that I found out through here, as well as a couple little accidents which you'll see. And if you like it, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not a member, and I brought the tailstock up here because it was trying to push back there against it was bringing my pulley too close, and it was actually starting to rattle against the stop on the headstock on the head of the lathe there while I was trying to push back towards against it. So just brought up the tailstock to give it a little bit more support, keep that from happening. Started shaping up the bottom here a little bit more, which ended up getting drastically changed here later on, but at this point I was still trying to make kind of a wider bowl and have it kind of wider at the bottom. That was still the plan at that point in time anyway. Moved the tailstock out of the way and started cutting the mortise into the bottom here. I went ahead and marked it with my divider set to 2 inches, a little over 2 inches, which is 2 inches is about the smallest that my chuck will go on it. Then going through, and sorry about the camera angles, I think I finally got something on that figured out for the next video coming up, but hopefully that'll take care of that problem. Went through and sanded through all the grits, 80 all the way up to 320 on the outside, but ended up not really making that much of a difference.
unexpected explosive design change.
After that one piece came flying off there, I decided to go ahead and just smooth up the outside and then start hollowing it out here. Which, hollowing it out, I switched back to my 3/8 bowl gouge. You saw me using my big one, which I'm not really sure of the size of, there in that last little bit. But going through and just still planning on making a bowl at this point in time.
Another unexpected design change.
After inspecting the window and realizing I'd have to get a whole new piece of glass for it, even though it just cracked it a little bit, so it'll be able to withstand for a little bit more point in time, I decided at that point in time that this was now going to become a dice tray instead of just a bowl, because where I cut the mortise I knew I'd have to leave a slight hump in the middle in order to give it enough lip on the outside but not punch all the way through and create a funnel. I go through and sand up through the grits again, starting off at 80, going all the way up through 320, and then actually went back and had to go through and do more starting over 80 because I was still just trying to get rid of tool marks. I still need to be working on that. But going through and after that I applied some boiled linseed oil. I didn't realize my camera had stopped filming at that point in time, so I didn't actually catch any of that. But I've got a good picture here at the end of it. Just a few seconds that shows you a pretty good view of what it looks like after I got the finish and everything applied to it with the top and the bottom. once again, if you like this video, please like, share it if you feel like you have anybody out there that'll enjoy the video. Please subscribe if you're not a member, and feel free to leave any comments down there in the bottom. I always leave all my comments open. I always read through all my comments to see if anybody leaves me anything, any tips, tricks. I know with some of the filming things, like, I'm mostly in the way in this video, but I'll be taking care of that here soon. And other than that, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.